Hello, everyone, and good morning. This here is Sugar Chris, bringing you a little sweetness to your day. And today I'm getting back to doing the crowdfunded criticism. I haven't done one of these in ages, so looking forward to it. I thought I'd start out with one that's kind of, short and sweet. So today we're doing Old Man by, I'm going to butcher his name, Kevin Pospíšil, something like that. Hopefully I'll get him on one of the streams one day and he can tell me how to properly say it. But this was a book I backed. I'll keep it up. This is one I backed probably ages ago. I think it was around when I backed the Good Night and stuff, so probably not long after I backed the first Cyber Frog and stuff. And it took quite a long while to get here, and I finally got it, and I have only read the first issue. I have not read the second issue or the third issue that I got with it because I want to read the first one, do a review, read the second one, do the review. That way, I'm just focusing on this book. So I paid $15 for all 3 issues, so that's $5 a floppy. I don't think that's a bad price, especially for a crowdfunder. The customer service was good. Kevin was respectful in all of his interactions. The big criticism I'm going to have for this book, I'm going to tell you, right now, is simply that it was quite late. Like I said, I backed this back when probably around Cyberfrog. I think it was in my second round of like big crowdfunding like purchases. And I didn't get it for quite a long time. Now, so I'm pretty sure it was quite late. But I will say that Kevin, he personally messaged me. He apologized. He explained why he was so late. And he also, I don't have them with me. They're somewhere in this big pile here, but of stuff I need to frame and put on my walls. But he also, when he sent the packages, he sent a bunch of like sketches and doodles and stuff from his morning warm-up sketches and from stuff he's done. So original art, basically. So I do think that did help to kind of soften the blow. It showed that he realized he kind of, he did in a way mess up, and that, he wants to make it better. So if the other 2 books continue to be good, and he brings up another campaign and shows, and it looks like he's got everything, sorted out and everything's going good, I will back him again if it's a good price. And for $5 a floppy, that ain't bad for a crowdfunder at all. But anyways, so Old Man is the story of, well, this old man. And also, let me flip to the page here and show you these other 2 characters here. And I'm going to say I like this book. I do. I really enjoy it. I like the opening. This opening here, it sets the tone and the mood really well. This like grim, dark, really just grim and dark feeling throughout the book. And you don't get a lot of like events happening and popping off. You don't really get much of an explanation. It's just basically just one big battle in this floppy, and that's it. It's just one fight. But it sets the tone, it sets the stage, and it gives you some action. The art, I like the art. Like I showed you here, I like, look at that face. He looks dead inside. I like the art personally. Let me show a good face here of one of the monsters. Like here. Look at that. I like that. It looks dark as hell. It looks grim dark. It looks so awesome. I would love to see a like Warhammer 40K or some other grim dark IP. I'd like to see him do work on that, but I also like this. This is an indie book. It's got this unique art style that I wouldn't see at Marvel or DC. It's got a cool story that I wouldn't see there. And it's just a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this first issue. Let me show some more pages here. The art, I would say, is, it's subject. Yeah, some people might not like it. Some people might not be into it like I am. Personally, I enjoyed it. I like this work. Let me see here. There we go. This does kind of leave on a little bit of a cliffhanger, so I'm eager to read the second one, but I've been like, no, I got to review it first. But this was a lot of fun. I really like the setup and the tone it sets, and the writing is really good so far. There's not a lot of dialogue. Like, look how little dialogue is in that. Just a few sentences. But the sentences that are there, it tells you what it needs to tell you. And since this is kind of like a horror-esque story, it doesn't need to explain everything to me. Sometimes for horror, the less told, the better. But basically, your story here is these three people: old man, young girl, younger-looking lady, and then the man with the helmet. Seem to be in a post-apocalyptic situation with all these monster creatures, and they're just kind of trying to survive in that situation in this world. And things are looking a bit hopeless, at least from the tone that the old man has given us. So I'm eager to learn more. I'm eager to learn more about the characters and the world within it. So would I recommend it? Yes. Like I said, if he comes out with another campaign for what would be issue 4, and he, has everything in order, he fixes the issues that caused him to be so late for the next campaign, and the other 2 issues are of this quality or better, yes, I'd recommend this book. It's a lot of fun. I'm really liking it. Now, I do have a bit of a weakness for grimdark. I am a huge fan of Warhammer 40K and stuff, so that could be influencing it a little bit. I've always loved kind of grimdarky, kind of worlds, but man, this is cool. I'm really liking it. I'm really looking forward to reading the other 2. How many pages is this? Shoot, I didn't even think to read. I didn't even pay attention to it. It's been so long since that campaign that I don't remember how many exact issues, and I didn't count. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. The next video I do for issue 2, I'll get page count. But yeah, I mean, it came in. When I did receive it, it came in bagged and boarded and everything. There was no issues there. He had it in a nice secured, what was it? Was it a mailer? I can't remember, but I know it had some like cardboard outer, like a mailer at least, and then it had the bag and boards, and then he also included those sketches and doodles. I like Kevin's art style. Like I said, it could be an acquired taste. Some people might not like it. That's fine. That's how it is for some styles. There's styles I don't like. Let me think. I'm not a fan of, say, for instance, Narwhal style. It doesn't appeal to me. That's fine, right? So some people might not be as into that style. I don't know. But yeah, I think the biggest criticism I would say was the lateness. If he can get that taken care of, and these other 2 issues are bangers, yeah, I need to get Kevin on the stream sometime. I've never actually got to talk to him like that. I've just talked to him through DMs, and it'll be interesting to learn more about about the universe and his plans for the future. So, anyways, I think that's like I said, this was a short and sweet one. This was just a small floppy. So this was Old Man issue 1. Also, it was signed, if you can see it there. And what do you guys? I got a question for you guys. How do you like getting your stuff signed? Do you like it on the outer cover, or do you like it, like on the inner cover? Like personally, for me, I like it on the inner. I don't like it on the outer. Like I just feel like I'm gonna smudge the signature or something with my greasy ham hocks here. Plus that silver probably would have looked nicer in this pure pitch black. It probably would have stood out more maybe. But yeah, I do like his art. Like look at Old Man. He looks so ravaged. He looks so life has dealt him a rough hand. But next, I'm going to read today. I'm going to read issue 2, and I will do the review for that one. Maybe tomorrow or something like that. It's nice to kind of get back into these, and maybe I can get back into the swing of it and do it like on a routine. Maybe I'll do this crowdfunding. Maybe I'll do a review for this tomorrow, or maybe I'll wait. I don't know. I feel like I need to make a schedule. Anyways, enough rambling. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys. Let me check. Yeah, tomorrow for the morning roast. Later.